Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Tanaka with a WBZ News update. Today we're expecting to learn the names of 12 more people accused of being clients of high-end brothels in Massachusetts. Last week, the names of 12 other alleged customers were read aloud in court in Cambridge. Investigators say the brothels were run out of upscale apartment buildings in Cambridge, Dedham, and Watertown. They reportedly catered to wealthy and well-connected customers, including doctors, attorneys, even military officers. We've been closely watching Massport's plans for Logan because you're going to have to pay when you go there. Take a look. On July 1st, the max price to park at the terminal will jump from $41 to $46 a day. Economy is also going to go up from $32 to $37 a day. Another parking price hike is actually scheduled for 2027. Massport also approved that deal with Uber and Lyft, tacking on an additional $2.25 for ride shares to and from the airport. Total fee now $5.50. The higher prices are part of a plan to raise more than $1 billion for airport improvements. Well, we're just days away from the opening of the new South Coast Rail. To celebrate, the MBTA is giving free rides on the new Fall River, New Bedford line every day through the end of the month. Once it opens on Monday, the line will also be free on weekends through the end of April. All right. Time now for a check of your next weather forecast. Here's Jason.
I guess I get on down there on that South Coast Railway there, Chris. All right, speaking of the South Coast, still with some lingering spot showers this morning. Improved conditions later on this afternoon here, friends. Temperatures still likely to range around the mid to upper 40s in several locations, but also mid to low 40s in other locations north and also west on the Mass Pike. Cloud cover will begin to thin later on tonight, but also roar back just in time for tomorrow evening. If you have a Saturday date night, you'll likely need the rain gear for just a moment. We have some quick hitting showers moving through the region with our next frontal boundary. Most of the activity will be after the 7 p.m. hour for the Boston Metro, but we're actually going to be mild for our Saturday afternoon, climbing some 15 to 20 degrees warmer as opposed to today's afternoon highs. And when you look at tomorrow's afternoon highs, right around 60 degrees. The cold front will actually pull us back into the mid 40s for us on Sunday as we prepare ourselves for another system moving in by Monday. Actually beginning Monday a bit more on the wintry light note with some morning flakes likely cascading into some afternoon shower activity. We've got going to be around the mid to upper 40s in the afternoon. We get a little bit warmer for us on Tuesday, also with more sunshine. Back again in the wet sector for midweek on Wednesday. I think for the most part, we're likely going to remain in the mid to upper 40s. And even Thursday, we're dry yet again with partly cloudy skies, Chris.
All right, Jason, this has been a WBZ News Update. I'm Chris Tanaka. Have a great day.